All-Star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Green is out there with Grant. And it's the Machine. And it's Nowitzki in at the 5. Now here's Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. At the elbow, it's Brown. Offensive rebound. And Markkanen on the follow.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Now here's Korver. Takes it from 10. Rejected by Nowitzki. Green dishes to Grant. A shot off that time. Smith with the defensive effort. You brought the big stage, these young guys. Around tonight for so many of the fans, Greg, who are still just getting familiar with these players. It really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase, and for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor, and it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans. And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And now the first timeout called here for Team World.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And Team World calls time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Who wants a T-shirt? There you go, fans. That was your USA Team Dancers.
And it's Team World with the ball. Trailing by 2. The machine passes to Grant. Here's the machine. Guarded by Corver. It's stolen by Smith. Poked away.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
First quarter basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. To the inside. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Markkanen's got his second basket of the night. Team World trails by 4. The machine passes to Green. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
So it's USA now. Corver passes to Smith. Here's Money from deep. And they get it back. Brown. Markkanen against Nowitzki. And it's blocked.
And guys, I tell you what, they are getting after it on both ends here tonight. This game isn't all about offense this year.
Yeah, it's really been a competitive contest. It's not just a show. These teams are getting after it.
And it's the machine missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Goodness.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Green, good.
Oh, I love the way he goes after it there, I mean. And you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Corver. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
40. The assist. 0.
Smith outside. Back to Corver. There's the pass to Money. There's the 3. Rebound by Team World.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Brown. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for USA?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
So it's USA now. They lead by 4. It's tipped. And he stays with it. Basket counts.
Sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people had their doubts about it. But he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
And Team World calls time here. Grant outside. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 4 shots tonight.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some. Late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Out to the right wing. Some solid defense from Brown.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the dunk by Brown.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. A 3-pointer is right on target.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
He's covered by Brown. It's hauled in by Brown. USA leading by 9. Here's T. Again, USA.
They've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Now, here's Grant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And USA making a change here. Harris is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
.103 left in the first quarter. Pass to Markkanen. That's tipped. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. Feeds it to Harris. Pass to T. 6 to shoot. USA needs to get off a shot.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Good ball movement here by Team World. Offensive rebound. No good again that time. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for USA. 11-point game. Here's Markkanen. And a missed layup. He's covered by Brown. Here's Vega for the 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And it's USA. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Yeah, a little light on the foul. In terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
They've got Markkanen. Money out there with Harris. Then there's Brown, and it's Korver in at the small forward. Here's Vega. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Good on the shot.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. We've got Fox. And it's Douglas in at the 5, home in the paint.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
No good off the back of the rim. USA leading by 11 to the paint. Fox with the steal. And they're on the break. Out of bounds of the USA's ball. Checked in for Harris.
Substitution for your USA team.
Now USA with it. Money passes to Markkanen. Here's Korver. Drops it in from 11 feet. Korver's got the lead up to 13 now for USA.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Douglas. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet. But there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident. And that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
USA leading by 11. Passes it to Money. Now here's Brown. He kicks to Korver. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
It's good.
Yep. You know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Fox with the steal. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Ooh, a forceful finish from the big fella.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in his game. I mean, he can be too passive and reluctant on the court.
No good. So USA will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Smith. Markkanen, great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Up it goes, and the USA lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Vega. So timeout called here, the first for USA.
Everyone get loud and put your
There's a check-in for USA.
USA team dancers.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Korver. The pass to Smith. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Vega can't get it to go. USA leading by 9. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's hauled in by USA. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Markkanen throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Douglas. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's got 8. Back to Korver. Inside, here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Pass to Vega. Guarded by Harris. Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 5. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And it's Harris with the ball for USA. They have a 9-point lead. Smith scanning the floor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
USA shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Team World trails by 11. Here's Horton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Douglas plays it up and banks it in.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter. On the wing, Harris. USA working now with the new shot clock.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Vega. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Watson's shot is good. And USA leads by 11.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
1:04 left in the first half of basketball. Vega the pass to Horton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Douglas. The shot, no good. So USA will take it the other way. Pass to Watson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Horton. It's intercepted. With the shot. Again, USA.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
27 seconds left in the first half. It's hauled in by Harris. Smith kicks to Markkanen. That's tipped. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball.
Still USA ball.
8 seconds left to play in the first half. That's a 2 from Smith, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And it's USA looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Penny the Jet Smith. The Rising Stars game has become such a special part of All-Star Weekend. We couldn't have a better showcase for the incredible players that are just getting their NBA careers underway. Just think of all the plays that these young players have in front of them.
Well, you got to love this game. You really get to compare these guys as they go head-to-head. And they enjoy it too. Some of them, honestly, have already played against each other in high school and college.
Hey, Kenny, you and I have watched these guys develop along the way. I'm proud of their accomplishments. Looking to official ball.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
Welcome back. As we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Smith is out there with money. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Brown. And it's Korver in at the 3 spot. For Team World, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. USA leading by 10. And for Team World, we've got Green. He's out there with Grant. And it's Nowitzki in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Team World. And for USA, they've got Smith out there with Markkanen. And there's money. And it's Korver in at the 3 spot. They double him with Nowitzki. There's the lob to Brown. And it's blocked.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Smith on the wing, 5 to shoot, and the basket is... Good. Smith's got 12 in the game.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And it's the machine missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For USA, they've only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. The first one falls. And Brown drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Green, the pass to the machine. And it's blocked by Brown.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
There's the lob to Brown. An emphatic. Jam.
Assistant.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Grant the pass to the machine. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Substitution.
Oh, terrific work. Finishing a soft move like that. The finger roll.
And USA making a change here. Smith is checked in. Here's the machine. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. And team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Nowitzki.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Passes it to Money. And here's Korver. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
On the pass to Nowitzki. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Money, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And they'll keep possession. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
We always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For USA, they've shot 6 of 7 at the line. Johnson, he's checked in for Money.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And it's blocked by Brown.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's the machine, guarded by Korver. Down low. And it's blocked by Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. T's checked in for USA. Towns comes in for Smith. Here's the machine. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And that's 10 points for the machine.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Johnson against Grant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Grant's got his first basket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Towns down low. He's against Green. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Here's T. Lets it go from 11, and it's blocked. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Bangs home the trifecta. And USA leads by 17. And look at how the hustle game has been going for USA.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And that's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
The USA calls time here. USA with some changes. Watson, he's checked in for Johnson. And Harris subbed in for Towns. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. Harris kicks to Watson. Stolen by Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. On up the court.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Watson finds Brown. USA moving the ball around. And they'll get another chance.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards.
Here's the machine. 12 points for him. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So USA will take it the other way. To the paint. Kicks it out to Markkanen. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Markkanen throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going. Because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And it's USA looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
So, Team World's 5 right now. Green is out there with Grant. Then it's the machine, and it's Nowitzki in its center. And Team World calls time here.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team give up a bunch of second-chance points, because oftentimes that points to a lack of effort. That's got to be the main topic of conversation during the timeout.
Tipped away. Stolen by Henderson. From downtown, drops in the tray. Henderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Markkanen passes to Corfin. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Nowitzki left side. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Green dishes to Nowitzki. Shoots over Markkanen. And that one hits back iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
USA leading by 20. At the elbow, it's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's the machine, guarded by Korver. Pass to Henderson. Shoots. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg. Every that 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Checked in for money. And Team World calls time here. Mark, when you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Here's Nowitzki. Banked in off the glass. Nowitzki's got 4 points in the quarter.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Henderson. And USA leads by 20.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And it's Green missing. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for USA. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's the machine. Rebounded by Korver. Korver's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Rejected by Nowitzki. And he recovers it. Here's the machine. Covered by Smith.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Henderson with it. Now defended by Grant. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Drops in the layup for 2. Markkanen's got 16 here in the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
In the corner, Smith with it. And then Smith with the jam.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Here's Green. Markkanen pulls it in. USA leading by 22. Smith outside. And here's Korver from the arc. And they recover.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Henderson passes to Korver. Smith against Grant. Here's Henderson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
Smith against Grant. Here's Markkanen. Knocked loose and stolen by Nowitzki. And the fast break now for Team World.
USA.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blower.
First team foul.
First one falls for.
At the line for Team World, number 17.
He hits both from the stripe. USA leading by 18. Towns, the pass to Harris. Here's Smith. USA moving the ball around. Pass to Harris. Poke loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Buries it down low.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And we've seen not only some new trophies induced, but, Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
It's stolen by Green. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Harris finds Smith, knocks it loose, and there's a whistle. It goes on Z.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And USA with some changes. Korver's checked in, and Smith subbed in for Smith. Pass to Korver. Pulls it up. They can't stop the run with that one. And it's Team World with the ball. Down by 12. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Foul. Second team foul. At the line for Team World, 0. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Substitution on the court.
And he makes both free throws. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
3. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Green. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And Team World calls time here. They're behind by 8. 7 seconds left in the game. What's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys getting.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next